Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the TOGUARD CE66 3-channel dash cam. This camera is going to be replacing a camera my brother had purchased. He purchased a 2020 model of this. So this camera that he actually had was doing well, but night vision, it wasn't that great. It didn't record speed, it didn't record where the car has been. GPS, it didn't have that. The other thing was it stopped loop recording for some reason. He doesn't know why, and I try to reset the device and everything, and it didn't work out for him. So basically I recommended him the TOGUARD products, and we purchased this one for him, and we're gonna do a small review today. I'm gonna do an unboxing and then installing it into the vehicle, and I'll do a review in there as well. So basically this is really cool if you're doing Uber or Lyft services, because there's a 4K front camera. Then inside you have a cabin camera, which is the front camera is recording up to 170 degrees. The cabin and the rear camera records up to 150 degrees. So yeah, let's get straight to the unboxing. So here you can see all three cameras. You could also have it configured to record at 780p. Again, there's loop recording, and let's go ahead and open the box. Oops, sorry, there's a gift. So as usual, whenever we buy a TOGUARD product, we have a gift. Basically, you have the option to choose between any one of these. If you do leave a honest review, just leave an honest review there, send them an email, and you can actually claim one of these gifts. So many of you have been asking me about the memory cards, like which memory card to order. What you could do is you could order, so this camera over here could go up to 256 gigs. It could support up to 256 gig memory card. So the memory card I suggest you guys to get is this one over here. You could get the SanDisk Extreme. You can find this on Amazon for $20, or you could just fill in this review and follow along. I'll show you the memory card that I have purchased, which is right over here. This is the memory card I have purchased here. You can see it's Netax, that's the one. I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly, but I got the 128 gig micro SD. This memory card is pretty good. Let me show you guys more. Oops, just moved the camera a bit. So I purchased it last year, but yeah, this is it. Make sure that it's class 10. You should make sure that it's always class 10. And yeah, so that's the memory card. I'll also leave that in the description down below. What else? Okay, sorry. There's just a small little note, just thanking you for the purchasing the product. If you have any questions or anything, you could email them. So over here, yep, this is the camera. Looks quite neat. You could see it's all plastic. Let me see if this moves. Yeah, you could tilt it and it moves. Okay, so we have over here a USB for the power. There's another USB over here that you can see. It says rear on it, so I'm assuming this is for the rear camera. There's a reset pin over here. You can just put a pin and reset the device. Memory card goes in here. The mic is here, so it records everything, everything that's happening in the car, audio-wise. Yeah, 4K. Okay. We could also move the camera up and down. And let's see everything else. Just leave this on the side. Alright, so this is the rear camera. I don't think my brother is going to be wanting to install this, but I'll see. I'll ask him again. And we'll see if we're going to install this. He already has a rear view camera on his car by default, so he didn't need one. But this is going to be useful if you wanted to record the rear cam. So his camera is never going to record by itself. Just you could just view the rear camera with his doubled in player, but yeah, it has a 3M double-sided tape where you could just hook it up on. And this red wire over here gets connected to the rear positive reverse bulb or LED that you have. The reason being is as soon as this wire here gets power, what ends up happening is actually triggers the camera to turn on, and then you'll be able to see the rear view camera displaying up over here. So that is the whole reasoning for that. This USB over here plugs in directly here as such, so that is for the rear camera. So again, we might not be using it. I'll ask my brother and we'll hook it up as such. So these are the mounts. You could you know, very straightforward, I guess. You could either mount it in like this. There you go. Yep, so you can mount it like this onto the windshield. I believe I did it the wrong way, but yeah, it's supposed to be, nope, I was right. It's supposed to be like this. Yep, I rather, instead of mounting the suction cup, I rather mount the other one here that we have, which has a lock and a release, so it never moves. It's always in the same place. You could put some 3M tape, double-sided tape here. If this is not good enough, you know, you unpeel, you stick it against the wall, the windshield, and you place these as such. Lock. So as you saw, this is how I'm gonna lock it in. So lock is this position, release is this position. So I'm gonna slide it into this slot and move it as such. So I'm gonna go like this, and there you go. Now it's in. Then all I'm gonna do is stick this against the windshield, and that's it. It's gonna be nice and nicely positioned and secured, and it's gonna look neat on your car as well, especially you know, without this big round suction cup over here. That's a cool, neat feature that they have done. I'm gonna put it right on the top. Again, it depends on my brother. It's his car, so I'm not gonna choose for him. He's gonna choose himself. This is a USB. I guess you could transfer your data from the micro SD card to the computer. What is neat about this is that it also records mileage meaning your kilometers per hour, your speed that you're doing, as well as it has a GPS integrated inside, so that you could actually follow up where your car has been after you get back to the device. And that's pretty cool if you're running Turo services, so that you could see where your car has been before. This is basically a charger. This charger over here gets hooked up to over here. You can see it says power, but I'm gonna be using the hardwired method, which is which I don't need to use this cigarette lighter thing, which I purchased separately. But again, what you could do is you could order it through Amazon. If not, you could order this kit over here. It comes with a hardwire kit, so you could see hardwire kit plus extension for the rear camera. Well, the extension you might not need it unless you have a pickup truck or a long van or something like that, but if you have a car, this rear view camera wire would be it would be really enough for you guys, even if you're driving a wagon sort of type of vehicle. These are some pry tools for you to hide the wiring. And here we have, sorry for moving the camera too much. Here we have a dash cam recording sticker and the manual. So, you know, the manual actually is going to tell you how to hook everything up, but it's very straightforward. As we went through, you know, the review. I'm going to go ahead and install this on his car and show you guys how we did everything. Again, might not put in the rear view camera, but apart from that, everything is straightforward. Just plug and play if you're not going to install the rear camera. Yep, so I'll let you guys know how the quality plays out. Hey guys, this is the TOGUARD CE66 dash cam already set up. This installation was straightforward because my brother had this dash cam already installed. We're not installing the rear view camera because he already has one with his car. So we're gonna be going ahead and setting this one up. Basically, I'm gonna show you on how to, you know, put in the actual zoom out a bit so that, you know, you can actually clear the screen, make it more clear. Thank you. So I'm here in my car with my brother, so we're gonna show you how to format everything and set everything up. This is the memory card that I'm gonna be using. It's a SanDisk Ultra 32 gig memory card. Make sure that the memory card is actually class 10. He's gonna get a new one because this camera is recording in 4K, so you know you're gonna have to need it. You're gonna have to increase the size if you're recording in 4K all the time. So make sure you put it in there, and you know, make sure the device is off before you put in the memory card, and then hold this button to actually power it on. There you go. Once it's powered on, you can see the front camera. This is the inside. We're wearing masks due to COVID. It's actually flickering between night vision and non-night vision. Reason is because like we're at night, but we're like super close to the camera. If we go further away from the camera, it should be normal like that. See, like, you know, it's like standard. It's actually showing in night vision. But now, if we're going closer, here we could see that we have the mileage. You know, kilometers, the speed over here. Here we have the time, the date, and how long it's recording. So it actually begun recording without me even having to format the card, but I'll go through the process on formatting the card. All you have to do is that's a screensaver. All you have to do is click on this button here. So if I click on this button here, it stops recording. So click on the power button to make sure it stops recording, then click on the middle button here. You could actually fiddle around with these settings, choose your resolution, loop recording, but click on it again to get to the next settings tab here. As you can see, again, here you could you know, set up your own features here. But what I'm gonna do is to show you guys on how to format the device. So you scroll all the way down to the third page and click on format. So in order to click it, what you're gonna do is click on the power button here. It's gonna say all data will be deleted. Say OK, and then press the power button, and this is gonna format the device. There you go, it's already formatted, and now it started recording. So that is that. And basically it's you know, the camera quality is pretty clear right now, as we could see. The inside, the dash cam is actually working fine, you know, the cabin camera. This is the cabin camera, by the way. You could actually angle it away and angle it back in. There's also another angling of the front camera that you could do. You know, you could go angle it all the way in the top or in the middle. We like it over here. We're gonna move this camera a bit more up higher. You know, I left it here just for the video. This is the suction cup, so he wanted to use the suction cup so that he can move it anywhere he wishes, whenever he wants, rather than being you know, like if you use that 3M double-sided tape, you're going to be stuck at the location you're going to be positioning the camera on. But he would like to actually move it around, so he's going to leave it. He's going to use the suction cup, as you can see. He has a hardwired setup here, which, you know, like this was, the wiring goes all the way up here and down the SRS curtain airbag to the fuse box down below. So that is that. You know, he plugged it into the fuse that is controlling the wipers. So, you know, you guys could do the same thing. Again, this thing doesn't have an internal battery. It does have an internal battery, but it doesn't last as long. Like I recommend you actually hooking the camera up to an accessory that is always on, even when your car is powered off, like that. And like that, you have a parking mode on this camera, so that whenever you stop and you leave your car, the camera actually goes into parking mode, so it doesn't use that much battery. And only when the car is tapped, the camera is going to quickly turn on and record the scene. So if the G-Shock sensors detect there's movement or detects something that is hitting the car, it's going to quickly turn on and record the situation. In his case, it's going to record the front and the cabin only, not the rear, because we didn't hook up the rear camera, which actually goes over here. There's a plug that goes over here, but we didn't hook that up because he has one by default on his car, and he would like to use that instead. So yeah, so basically this is a short review on this camera. You know, we only had it for for a day now. I started recording the unboxing today, so we'll let you know if there's anything else, if there's any issues with this camera. But you know, again, like I have a TOGUARD device as well, and it's working very fine. So I hope this device is also, you know, a 10 on 10. Guys, you can see the speedometer. So when it's on the screensaver mode, it actually just like shows you the speedometer, the time, and the date. So you know, that's pretty neat. You know, you can also see those details over here. Once you click it, you can see them over here showing up at the bottom. But yeah, that's just another feature that I would like to show you guys. Thanks. Thank you very much, guys. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know down in the chat below, the comments below, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a good day.